Green, the screen. Rose, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Smart misses. Cleveland with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Outside Corver. Pass to Rose. Releases. And the space there, but it's offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from the standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media, but also, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Green, then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Rob in at the front. And for the contending teams like the Cavs, the buyout market has proven to be critical. A very important way to add talent around the deadline.
Yeah, think about what the Cavs did last season. They got D. Williams, Andrew Bogut, just what they needed. Playmaking and shot making. Unfortunately, Bogut got hurt. Still, those veteran pieces can make a big difference.
This ball delivered by Boston. Smart. Boston again missing. Cleveland leading by 9. Crowder kicks to Rose. Feeds it to Korver. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David Thompson, certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Korver, no luck. Celtics trail by 7. Crowder with the steal. Right side Korver. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Korver's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing this study. You don't know the scouting.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. James comes in for Jeff Green. Wayne Wade's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rose. The Celtics also changing it up. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Well, you got to admire his instincts offensively. Tatum does a great job of shooting it in rhythm off the pass.
That one goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Celtics trail by 9. On its way from Irving for 2. And it's Wade with the rebound.
I like the shot selection now, despite the moves.
And Kyrie Irving very steady with the ball in his hands. 9 turnovers for a player who handles the ball as much as he does.
Yeah, I mean, he makes great reads. Pick and roll, drives, kicks. He keeps his dribble low, but sometimes he has his dribble high. He's great at the pocket passes, great off pick and rolls, great at screens, and can space the floor.
James looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint. Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Intercepted. to the inside. Here's Tatum. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
Here's Thomas. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Thomas got 5.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
He created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right? And master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor. Just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team and terrific size at his position.
The kick out to Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Wade. The pass to James. And again, it's Cleveland.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Irving with it. Now Thomas defending. Takes the 3.
What? What? Oh, I'm not hungry right now. No, I'm actually playing my new game. Real quick. I'll get one in a minute.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Veteran Wade. And as this guy getting old, he continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time.
And he can't hit the second.
And you watch Wade and know he isn't the same player he was back when he averaged 30 a game. But in short bursts, he can still give you a glimpse of that old flash. He knows when and how to dial it up when the game's on the line.
Tatum kicks to Irving. Stolen by Thompson. Irving against Thomas. Fires for 3. Again, Thomas missing.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in.
And Chris, as you said, Wade can still take over a game for a short period of time.
There aren't many players that are scarier with the ball in their hands with the game on the line than Wade. He just has a knack for coming up big when his team needs it.
To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
And stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and that one is good. Oh, Gillette's got his first basket.
Oh, a nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
The screen from Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get caught.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Aaron Baines out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in at the 3. And the shot contested by Brown. Irving passes to Tatum, out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would definitely have fun and relish in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and there was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't any shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy three, or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus, it would give you freedom because when you can shoot that Jimmy like that, you got a nice wet jump shot. It allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would pump fake a lot from that three-point line and dunk on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. It's a pick by Love. Thomas against Irving, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wade. Here's Thompson. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Tatum's shot is off.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 18.
Well, with 4 turnovers, I won't be surprised if he finds himself on the bench very soon.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Brown is just fearless, Kevin. I mean, especially when it comes to going right into the contact. Swingman Jaylen Brown trying to find his way in the league. They had a really good playoff last year. He's kind of a renaissance man. Plays the guitar, studies foreign languages. He's captain of this high school chess team, but he doesn't want none of me to, I'll give him the chess. Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers. I mean, he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
A floater, and Thomas with the nice bucket inside. Thomas got 7 points.
Now, he's got every trick in the book around the rim. Thomas with the English off the glass, double clutches, up and unders, you name it.
And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices. And it's taken some time for them to gel. I mean, once Kevin figured out when and where to insert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better. Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now, that was timing.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to Love.